Hi there, kiddos. This is just a very, very quick review video about what we did the first 2 days of school. Now, the main thing we focused on these first 2 days of school was the classroom rules and expectations. I'm not going to talk about that right now, but if you remember any of them, if you remember things about pride, or if you remember our voice levels, or if you remember how we walk in the hall, how we sit at lunch, how we sit at our desks, how we sit on the different types of chairs we have in our classroom, or the bathroom rules. If you remember any of those things, please, please, please tell your mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, brother, sister, stuffed animals about the rules that we have in our class, and we're going to talk about those more next week. So you talk about them right now, and we'll talk about them next week. What I'm going to review with you are the 4 letters that we learned, A, B, C, D, and the 3 numbers that we learned, 1, 2, 3. So please go and get a piece of paper and a pencil, marker, pen, whatever you want to write with. You're going to need a piece of paper and something to write with. You can pause my video, go get that, and then come back. Awesome. So right now you should have a piece of paper or a whiteboard and something to write with. So something to write on, something to write with. I'm going to write the letter up here. You tell me what the letter is before I say it. I'll give you a chance to say it, and then you write it on your paper. Here's the first one. What letter is that? That's the letter A. A says a, apple. You write that on your paper. Here's the next one. What letter is that? B. That's the letter B. B, bear. Write a B on your paper. This is a capital B. Write that on your paper. If I'm going too fast, you can pause the video while you keep writing, because I want a nice B on your page before you move on. Here's your next one. What letter is that? C. That's the letter C. Now, C is kind of tricky because C says k. C, k, cat. Good. Tell me C, k, cat. And write that capital C on your paper. When you're all done with that capital C, the last letter that we learned this week was the letter. What letter? D. That's the letter D. And D says D. D, dog. Awesome. Write a capital D on your paper. Good job. Now, if you want me to see the letter A, B, C, D that you just wrote, you can take a picture of that and upload it to Seesaw. You'll have to ask a parent to help you with that because we haven't learned how yet. But you can show me that. Upload that to Seesaw if you take a picture. Otherwise, just show somebody how proud you are of that work, and I know they'll be proud of you for doing that. Awesome job. Time for numbers. Remember what numbers we learned? We learned 3 numbers this week. We learned the number 1, 2, 3. Let's do our first one. You tell me what number this is. That's the number 1. Good job. That's the number 1. Go ahead and write the number 1 on your paper. And then if you're looking for more things to do, you can go and find 1 of something. So find 1 stuffed animal, 1 toy, 1 piece of cereal, whatever you want. Go find 1 of something. All right, we're moving on. Here's your next one. What number is that? That's the number 2. That's the number 2. Let's count to 2. 1, 2. Good job. If you want to do more, go find 2 of something after you write the number 2 on your page. Make sure you get it facing the right direction. 2s are so tricky. So we counted, we wrote it, and if you want, you can go find 2 of something. If you're doing that and I'm moving too fast, just pause my video and then come back. Awesome. All right, Smarty Pants, it's time for you to make a guess. If we learned the numbers 1, 2, and 3, and we just practiced the numbers 1 and 2, what number do you think we're going to practice next? You got it. The number, what number? 3, the number 3, that's the last number that we learned. Let's count to 3 together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Good job. Write the number 3. And if you want to, go and find 3 of something. Same thing. If you want me to see this, take a picture of your numbers, take a picture of the objects you found, or take a video of yourself counting and post that to Seesaw with the help of a parent or a grandparent. Otherwise, just show this to somebody. They'll be so proud of you, and I'm proud of you too. Next week, when you come to school on Tuesday, no school Monday, when you come to school on Tuesday, we're going to learn more about those letters and numbers. So if you're thinking they're still kind of tricky, don't worry about it. We're going to learn more. The last thing I want you to do is I want you to practice writing your name. Please write your name on your paper. Show it to someone. Ask someone for help. If you want to take a picture and post it to Seesaw, you sure can. But practice writing your name. That is a skill that we need to have in kindergarten. So good job. We'll practice more when you get here on Tuesday. Have an awesome long weekend, and I will see you soon, kiddos. Bye.